Ron Harris here, live from musculardevelopment.com. Coverage of the Tampa Pro wrapping up here in Tampa, Florida. Coverage brought to you by High Tech Pharmaceuticals. Can't forget that. Here with Big Mike Cox, and the show just wrapped up. Very close, controversial decision. Akim Williams pulled off the win against Kamal El-Garni. Both Mike and I, a lot of people saw Kamal winning purely based on condition, muscle quality, the back shots. I certainly congratulate Akim Williams, got his Olympia qualification, another win here. But I certainly think Kamal could very well have taken that title today.
Dude, Akim is a top 10 Olympic competitor.
Top six.
Top six. Humongous, small waist. But Kamal won that show, plain and simple. I thought he won every pose. The back double bicep was telling. It was old school, top to bottom, detailed, shredded. His stage presence was phenomenal, posing. It's a muscle show. I get it. But a good little guy can be the off big guy any day. And I think the crowd, if you heard them when he was announced second, was silent. It was shocked. And again, Akim, he's a great bodybuilder, amazing when he's on. When he's on, he's one of the best in the world. Top 5, 4 in the world. Right. But today just wasn't his day. And I thought Kamal won that show hands down, bro.
Yeah, I think the fans have become a little softer, because years ago they would have torn the roof off to show their how upset they were, but they were very gracious. Let Akim have his moment. He won the show. So let's move on. Quentin Area, probably the best potential in this lineup. 26 years old from Canada. Crazy structure and shape on this kid. I still think we haven't seen his final form. I think he's going to fill out a little bit more over the next year or two. That's when he's going to start really being dangerous, but very, very impressive. Third place in a serious lineup here today.
And you know what's great about him is that the more he posed, you can see his confidence growing on stage, right? Physically, he's not there yet. He's very close. He's so wide. That front double bicep is insane. Front lat spread, crazy Paul Dillette-like calves. He's got kind of a Dillette structure, but with a back. But when he fills out, dude, it's over with. He's going to be, I think Quentin and Derek Lunsford are the two guys going forward that's going to dominate the sport.
Yeah, I mean, that's how it is. Out with the old, in with the new, and he's definitely one of the new guys on the rise. Fourth place, kind of surprised, because I wasn't expecting Joe Mackey from Texas to do that well. Not because he's not good. It's just this is a strong lineup, but Joe has improved drastically. He's much better than I remember him a couple years ago. I remember a couple years ago his legs were a weak point. He's definitely brought them up, and man, he hits us most muscular. I know I'm being picky here, the compliment, but his traps they remind me of Johnny Jackson's. They actually touch his earlobes. That's how big they are. He's a massive, thick, dense guy, super strong. Happy to see him do so well here today.
He looks like he trains heavy. He does that 900 pounds deadlift, and it looks like every bit of that 900 pounds is used. He's got real grainy, hard muscle to him, kind of like Kareth does. Yeah. Good condition. I'd like to see him a little more energetic on stage. He looked kind of very like somber a little bit. Give a little more energy, give that Phil Clayhart energy, show the crowd what you're working with. But it's a great showing for him, man. Like, I think he may have started off in 5th or 6th, but may have worked his way up towards the end of the show.
Smile more, Joe. Little smile. Don't do the resting bitch face thing. All right, moving on. 5th place was Phil Clayhart, the Jamaican tank from right here in Florida. Phil looked really good to me. You know, as we keep saying, unfortunately, I think once you show this crazy condition once, which he did last year at the Texas Pro, that's what they expect from you every time. And it shouldn't be that way, I'm not saying it was that way, but I'm still looking for that again from him. He looked great. I thought he came in pretty damn good condition, but I think 5th place was probably where he deserved. Maybe could have been 4th, could have flip-flopped with Joe, but still a very strong showing.
I just talked to his wife and Phil over there a minute ago. Nicest people you ever want to meet. He said to me he was a little flat this morning, came back a little bit fuller tonight. But again, he set that bar high at Texas, man. Like, that was crazy, Phil. And he's close. He's getting close to that. He's going to Texas next week, and I think we'll see a better Phil. The more he competes, the better he gets. So I think we're in for a good show.
And rounding out the top 6, great showing for San Diego's Eddie Bracamontes. You like how I did that? So Eddie, man, I've seen Eddie a few times. I've never seen him in really good condition. He pulled it out this time. I can't remember. Who's he working with again?
Jansen.
Matt Jansen. He's part of Camp Jansen. So, you know, sometimes getting a new coach who can really figure out condition is all somebody needs to break through to the next level. Eddie did that today. I was very impressed with Eddie.
When we found out he's working with Jansen, we kind of knew he was going to be in shape.
Yeah.
I saw him in the elevator. His face was sunken in, and he didn't disappoint. Best shape I've ever seen Eddie in. Like, phenomenal condition. Well-deserved placing. Glutes are in. Just keep growing, making improvements. And I'm sure with Jansen coaching him, he's going to be a lot better, especially for the off-season. Yeah. But good showing for Eddie, man. I'm really happy for the guy.
Yeah. Any special honorable mention? I think we both want to give a special shout-out to the best condition in the show, Roman Fritz from Germany. Not the biggest guy, and I think that's what hurts him. I think if he was bigger and thicker, he would do better. But condition, not even close. He was the most shredded guy up on that stage today.
That was old school Andy Munzer type glutes, man. Crazy shredded. Again, doesn't need to be a little bit thicker, but his skin was so thin when he's right in front of us. It was absolutely insane. And Roman works hard. Came back from those hip injuries, man. Nice guy. You're happy for him.
Didn't you say double hip replacement?
Yeah, man.
Ouch.
They both done, and like he was squatting. You know, he's doing squats again. Crazy volumes, but love the dude, man. Big fan.
And I think if you're a muscle fan, you like a lot of muscle and condition. Morgan Ass from France, 312 or 315 pounds, shredded on stage. You know, it's not the prettiest physique in the world. He's got kind of a thick midsection and this and that, but my goodness, some of those shots are just insane. His back shots, his traps are up to his ears. He's just gnarly, grainy, thick, dense muscle. So shout out to you. I think that's it. Anybody else you want to mention? No?
Sung Choo Lee, once Sung gets it down, man, he looked a little bit tighter tonight, but once he gets it together, this kid's gonna like destroy the Pro League, bro. Phenomenal guy.
And let's just go quickly through the other winners from tonight's divisions, tell you who won. Some of these are 2-pagers. Oh, no, I didn't write it down. Well, fitness was Aurika.
Aurika won.
Aurika Targale from Russia won the fitness. Looked great. Wellness, new one. This is a long one, guys. Get ready. Because what country is this from?
Mexico.
Yeah, in Mexico, you guys, Hector, I'm talking to you. You guys have like 4 or 5 names in a row. It's like your mom's name, your dad's name, Anyway, prepare to get canceled, Ron. So congratulations to Diana Laura Verduzzo Carreno. Looked awesome. You know, wellness is a new category. They're still figuring out, but she looked great to me. Yeah. And finally, bikini. So that went to Amy Velasquez. Was she also? Where is she from? Actually, was she not on the list? No, she is. Las Vegas, Nevada. Amy Velasquez, congratulations, you're bikini champion.
Local girl Jasmine Gonzalez from Tampa, second place.
She looked great. And yeah, this was like 32, 34. It was a big bikini lineup.
Fitness.
Huh? No. I didn't see any improvement in condition. The finals and the judging in the finals were only about 2 hours apart. There was barely a break, so they didn't have time to change anything. Moving forward, we just did the interview on this channel live. You can go back and look at it. They do know they need to work more on back detail. I see that as the glaring weakness as far as him advancing up the Olympia ladder. He needs some more back detail. If he had the back detail that Kamal had, I think he'd be top 3, top 4 at the Olympia, no problem. Because from the front, this guy is crazy, Hakeem. But I guess that's it, man. All right, well, that is going to wrap it up for our coverage, guys. We appreciate you watching. Make sure to go to musculardevelopment.com. We have the contest gallery, high-resolution images from this guy holding my phone. Hector, what's your last name? Mendoza? Yeah, Hector. And, of course, I was sitting there right next to him taking all my pictures on the iPhone. They were going up instantly. Every comparison is on there. If you want to look at the call-outs, every pose, every angle, analyze it, and figure out for yourself if you agree with the judges, disagree, whatever. It's an opinion-based sport, so you're never really wrong. That's it. Mike Cox, thank you so much.
Yes, sir. Loved it. Great time, as usual.
It's not really a Tampa Pro without Big Mike Cox.
Love it here.
And his lovely wife, Mandy.
Hi, Mandy.
Yeah. Good people, man. Hector, you're okay, too. All right. So that's it, guys. We thank you for watching all weekend. Coverage of Tampa Pro brought to you by High Tech Pharmaceuticals, and we'll see you next time.